Today's video, we're going to talk about marketing hacks people are doing. Now, there's a whole array of tips and tricks and hacks and tactics that people will do, and there's a bunch of things that people are doing out in the industry that I just don't agree with. So let's dive into the top things I see marketers doing that I really just don't like. Do you want to know? Let's go ahead and cue that intro. My name is Kelly Sturdivant. I'm a Facebook ad strategist, and I help business owners learn and understand how to use Facebook ads to grow and scale their businesses. As we get started, be sure to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on all of my content coming down. I post pretty regularly, and I love sharing all types of knowledge with you. Be sure to like this video, share it amongst your friends, especially anyone in the marketing world who may agree with some of the things I might be saying here. All right, so the first thing is, there is a whole slew of different types of advertisers, marketers, social media managers, gurus, whatever you want to call them out there, that are all trying to get in front of you with their, with their attention grabbing ads, their headlines, their video content, whatever it is they're trying to do. But there are some things that marketers are doing that I just don't agree with. The first one is using ads that showcase mansions or flashy cars or big houses, the lifestyle, lavish lifestyle everyone wants. This tactic is old. It's a big one in bro marketing, and it's one that I think has run its course, and it's time to stop doing that. A lot of people are tired of seeing these types of ads. It doesn't really convey a good message when you're putting out this type of content as more of a show off, this is my life, I'm bragging sort of thing. Now, there's nothing wrong with being proud of your successes and all that, but the problem with this is a lot of these marketers just do this only. They never really get to the heart of their journey or their backstories, and they just have the after all success story of I'm making millions of dollars and you want this life too. It's tired, it's done, we need to retire that tactic. Number 2, bikini clad models should only be advertising bikinis. Now, this goes in line with the bro marketing. This is a tactic they love to use, and they've been using it for decades. Like, that's how they used to sell cars a lot of the time, was having this beautiful bikini clad model advertise the car for you. Most of the industry seem to have moved away from this type of thing, but it goes to show that you don't really want to kind of bait and switch what you're advertising. If I'm advertising a car, I want to advertise the car. I don't need a pretty model on top of it to advertise. And this can be the same for a whole bunch of different things. Don't try to pretty something up or distract from what it is you're actually trying to get them to buy from you. Number 3, ads that jump around more than a Michael Bay film needs to stop. There are a ton of people out there that are tired of watching an ad creative and the video just keeps going back and forth like a tennis match, or there's too many, bright shiny lights. This is really off-putting for a lot of people. We want to be able to enjoy what it is you're trying to say in a video, but if it's too intense, if it's jumping around a lot, your message is going to get lost in that pretty easily. It's not my favorite creative at all, and I find a lot of people are saying the same thing. It's not their favorites either. Number 5. There is no one way or one shoe or one size that fits all in any marketing campaign, no matter what any guru or marketing expert will tell you. This is the same in any ads, advertisement, those that run Google ads. There are many different ways you can run it. There's many different ways you can run Facebook ads. There's many different ways you can have social media posts out there, advertise on Pinterest and all this kind of stuff. You have to be able to adjust and pivot with the times and be willing to try different hooks and different angles and different strategies in order to continuously push yourself to do better. So if you're doing a one and done or one size fits all type mentality that some of these people are trying to teach you, you're gonna end up in a situation where things are gonna go broke really fast. I think I'm still on number 5, maybe? Number 5, you do not need to spend thousands and thousands of dollars on video creation to make your brand be seen. Now, if you are a brand of high caliber, Nike, Adidas, Apple, Coke, obviously you have a budget in mind for these sort of things. So you can obviously spend to your free will. But if you're a small business starting out, or you're a small service company or all that kind of thing, you really don't need these high professional quality videos. They're great, absolutely nothing wrong with them. But if someone tells you you need to have professional quality, thousands of dollars worth of video content in order to make your brand more accessible and more generate more revenue for you, this is a downright lie. There are many brands out there that have actually exploded with the use of just user-generated content from people just like you and me, or just having someone in their business with an iPhone or an Android and just filming. Nowadays, there's a bunch of artists who are actually using their devices to create music videos, and they're doing a beautiful job on that. So you don't really need to invest in thousands of dollars worth of video. Number 6, at some point you just need to stop learning and implement what it is that you've learned. We can go down the rabbit hole of learning until the cows come home. There's a million and one different things to learn. There's constant things thrown at you. Like I said, if you're following along with any changes in your industry, you know that things change relatively quickly. And if you're not on top of that, you can't pivot and make those adjustments. However, there does come a point where you have to just turn off learning altogether and start implementing the things that you've learned. Number 7, this one might scare bunch of people, but you don't have to be on every single social media platform there is available to you. The best thing you could do, and this is what was taught to me when I started out, is pick one platform. Pick whatever platform you are most comfortable on and master that one first. Then as you start to get better at it, you can include 1 or 2 more. And same thing, continue creating content for those platforms until it becomes second nature. Don't ever be on a platform just because someone says you need to be on that platform. Be on platforms that light you up, that make you want to create content for your audience on there. Otherwise, you're going to end up in a situation where you hate logging into that platform, you hate putting out content, and it will actually show to your audiences on that platform. So don't be afraid to limit the platforms you choose to be on. Number 8, professionalism is great, but you need to balance it with realism. There's too many marketers out there and businesses out there that have so much at stake of being professional that they forget that the underlying thing of most companies is the business isn't selling, it's the people running the business that are selling it. So if you are a personal brand especially, you need to be able to share your story, you need to be able to share your faults, your failures as well as your successes. People really need to resonate with you as a person, and you can't do that if you're constantly professional and constantly done up from head to toe or putting out beautifully crafted imagery and all that. Don't get me wrong, it's a great aesthetic, but I think it misses the mark on a lot of people, and you miss the chance to maybe bring new people into your ecosystem because they don't get to see that realism that you have. So don't be afraid to share that realism with your audience. Number 9, this will probably drive all the copywriters crazy, but content does not need to be a 4-page novel. I don't know about you, but writing, I enjoy writing, but I don't like writing novels. And there are times where I can tell a really good story, and it'll be a long post or a blog or even a video I can continue, talking on or whatnot. But a lot of content doesn't need to be this length. You can say a lot about whatever it is you want to say in a sentence or 2. So don't write just for the sake of writing. If you enjoy it, absolutely continue writing. But if someone tells you this post should be, 10,000 words, or you need 5 paragraphs in this ad, don't. Just write to tell whatever it is you want to tell. And don't be afraid to cut yourself off from continue writing. Number 10. Many people use this type of strategy when it comes to posting their content, and that is that you should have all these pillars or all these buckets that people that you can pull content from. So whether it's your family life, your religion, your favorite hobbies, your business, whatever it may be, I don't necessarily believe in that. I've never been one to post content that had to fill one of these buckets. I like posting content that just resonates with whatever mood I'm in at that time or whatever story I want to tell at that time. And I feel that a lot of people like myself have ended up in situations where they felt like they were doing things wrong because they weren't posting out of these buckets. And you really don't have to do that. And I'm telling you right now, you can just avoid the whole situation by just posting what you like and what resonates most with you. And those are my 10 things that I disagree in the marketing world. If you like this video, be sure to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on all the great things coming your way, and we'll see you on the next video. About something a little... Number 4, number 5, I can't remember.